Hi everybody. Today I want to talk to you about bronzer and blush. So these are a couple of the products that I feel that most people can benefit from. I know that a lot of people want to use a bronzer and blush, but they really don't know how. I'm going to show you how simple it can be. They're two separate products used for two different purposes. The bronzer I'm going to use is, it's got a matte and a shimmer side to it, so I like to mix them both. Now bronzer, when you're doing it like this, it's not for contouring. Contouring is a whole other ball game, and I'm not going to get into it right now. But for this bronzer, what I want to show you how to do is create that sun-kissed glow. And there isn't a right way and a wrong way to do it. What you want to do, and then I'll show you the blush after too. So I do bronzer first. What you want to do is keep the number 3 in mind. So what we're going to do is start at our forehead, around just below our cheekbone, and then on our jawline, and that's what gives a natural sun-kissed glow. So I just swirl it around, and you can use the same brush for your bronzer and your blush. Just make sure that it's clean before you start, or when you do this you'll have your blush left over from the day before. So see the number 3. Now what I also recommend is a really light hand, because right in here, if you focus it kind of along right up into your hairline, you'll get a little bit of a contour. I said I wasn't going to do that, which I'm not. But that is, if you think about when you're out in the sun and where you get your color, it's usually kind of right along your cheekbone and into your hairline. So you can see the two sides, just the difference there, a little bit of bronzer makes. And you want to make sure you get the right shade too, because there are different shades of bronzer, and you don't want to go too dark if you're fair like me. And if you do have some color, you obviously want to have a bronzer that's a little bit darker. So my one tip is don't do this with your bronzer all over, because if it does have quite a bit of pigment in it, you're just going to look like you're wearing a foundation that's too dark for your skin. So I'm just going to show you the one side so you can see the difference. After I'm done with my bronzer, I use the same brush and I take my blush. Don't be shocked. I know, look at that. Mineral blushes are highly pigmented, so you don't need a lot of product. So what I recommend doing if you're using a mineral brush is take your brush, did I say blush or brush? Take your brush, tap off any excess, and then I also just put a little bit onto the back of my hand so that I've got the bulk of it off of my brush. Start with the apple of your cheeks, smile to get that right, and then just blend out and up for a really light, subtle look. Blush is pretty, but we don't want to look like ladies of the night or anything like that, or maybe you do, I don't know. Don't use this tip then if that's what you want. Just a nice light color that's really subtle. And that's it. So you can see the difference in my face, one side to the other. So it just adds a pop of color with the blush, and the bronzer adds just a little bit of a sun-kissed glow. Yeah, easy for me to say. And it's really that simple. It doesn't have to be difficult. Message me if you want help choosing the right blush color. There's a lot of shades that any skin tone can wear, but if there's specific ones you want, I can help you choose the right one for you. Thanks everybody. Have a great day.